Alright, it's a song I wrote. It's called Greed. I wrote the song like, not right, 2018 maybe? 2017, 2018, something like that. Yeah, I just, I go through these things where I'm writing songs about certain subjects, and I wrote something, you know, aspects of human, I call it. And so I wrote, envious, jealousy, selfishness, always people are. And so people, of course, are greedy, and it's greed, so I greed, the song. It's about all kinds of greed. Good greed, bad greed, greed for goodness, greed for badness, greed for money, greed for power, greed for this, greed for that, greed. It's about greed. It's not about what you greed for. It's more about the greed itself, the wanting, the kind of inside. So yeah, and then I wrote the song. It's like I don't know. Started off with this is the words I wrote. Wrote the words first, of course. I think I wrote the verses first, and then I wrote the chorus. And you have it all, and there's nothing more that you could need. But you are secure in your world of lies, and more is your battle cry. It's never enough, it never will be. More for you and less for them. The equation stays the same. And you want it to be known that it's nothing good that which you do. But you are so sure in your world despised. Now you are a mite of greed. You can't get enough, it never shall be. More for you, none for them. The equation stays the same. Your greed is your need. Your greed. You must feed. Your greed is your need. Your greed is your need. Your greed. You must feed. Your greed is your creed. And then the third verse. And you know that you won't change, and there's nothing that can make that so. So you score in a game you play, and all is the words you say. It can't be enough, it just won't be. Points for you and not for them. The equation stays insane. Your greed is your need. Your greed. You must feed. Your greed is your need. So I wrote that, like I say, I write it like a poem first, and then I like a haiku. So I have similar structure, which is good for songs. You want a similar structure because there's a melody that goes in there that fits to singing, and then you got but it's like a haiku with a chorus. So yeah, so then I wrote this chord progression for it, like jump, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. me sing it with the words. You go. So it's like, so that's the time changer. The dum dum, the chun chun chin 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 chin. So it's like three chords. But then the time changer changes in the chorus goes to 4/4. Yeah. And you know you have it all. There's nothing more that you could need, but you are secure in your world of lies. And more is your battle cry. More for you and less for them. The equation stays the same. And you wanted to be known that there's nothing good that which you do, but you also show in your word despised. And now you are a mind of greed. Young enough and never shall be. More for you and none for them. The equation stays the same. Your greed, 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 is your need, need, need. Your greed, 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 you must feed, feed, feed. Your greed, greed, greed is your need. Your greed, greed, greed is your need, need, need. Your greed, 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 you must feed, feed, feed. Your greed, greed, greed is your need. Yeah. And you know that you won't change, and there's nothing that can make that so. So you score in the game you play, and all is the word you say. Give me nothing, just want me. Once for you and not for love. The equation stays insane. Your greed, greed, greed is a need, need, need. Greed, 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 you must feed, feed, feed. Your greed, greed, greed is your need. Your greed, greed, greed is your need, need, need. Greed, 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 you must feed, feed, feed. Greed, greed, greed is your creed. Yeah, so that's greed. Yeah. So yeah, I just worry about greed in general. It's not about anybody in particular. It's not about greed for food. People always think like, you're greedy. It means gluttony. And that's more gluttony. And then, I don't know. But greed, yeah, you got greed for so many things. So many other things, greedy. Yeah, so that's the song. So it's like, look at that. And you know you have it all. There's nothing more that you could need, but you are secure in your world of lies. Yeah, so that's greed. A little bit about the song Greed I wrote. Yeah, greed, greed, greed. Greed, greed, greed is your need, need, need. Greed, 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 you must feed, feed, feed. Your greed, greed, greed is your need. Your greed, 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 you must feed, feed, feed. Is your need. Greed, greed, greed is your creed. Your creed. That's what little change. Little creed, little need, little feed.